Welcome to my channel Bookish English. Today, I will teach you the real conversations you need in daily life. Not difficult grammar, not textbooks. Real English for shops, cafes, strangers, work, and friends. By the end of this video, you will know sentences you can use today in real situations. Stay with me till the end, and watch your confidence grow. Chapter 1. Saying hello in real life, not textbook style. You know this already. Every conversation starts with one small word. Hello. Good morning. Hi. But many English learners are scared of this first step. They worry about pronunciation. They worry about grammar. They worry they will sound strange. So they stay silent and look at the floor. Today, I want to break that fear. I want to show you how simple, powerful, and human a small hello can be in real life. Not in a test, not in a textbook, in your real daily life. After this chapter, I want you to feel ready to say hello to people around you with confidence and calm energy. First, imagine this. You are waiting at a bus stop. There is a person next to you. You look at them. They look at you. You both say nothing. The moment is heavy and strange. Now imagine a different version. You smile softly and say, "Good morning." They answer, "Morning." Suddenly the air changes. The space feels lighter. You did not give a speech. You did not use big vocabulary. You just used one small sentence, but that sentence opened the door. This is the power of greetings. You do not need perfect English. You only need courage and a few natural sentences that sound real. Let us start with 3 basic greetings that you can use anywhere. Listen first, then shadow with me. That means you repeat after me, with the same feeling and music in your voice. Ready? First sentence, good morning. Say it slowly. Good morning. Now a little faster. Good morning. Imagine you are talking to your neighbor. Second sentence, hi. How are you? Say it softly. Hi. How are you? Now add a small smile in your mind when you say it. Third sentence, hey. Nice to see you. This one feels friendly and warm. Repeat after me now 3 times. Hey. Nice to see you. Again. Hey. Nice to see you. Last time, with more confidence. Hey. Nice to see you. You can already feel it. These sentences are not difficult. The problem is not the words. The problem is the fear. Fear of being judged. Fear of being ignored. Fear of making a mistake. So let us talk honestly. When you say hello, some people will smile. Some people will give a short answer. Some people may ignore you, and that is okay. Their reaction does not control your growth. Every hello you say in English is like a small push-up for your speaking muscles. One hello will not change your life, but one hello every day can change your confidence in a few months. So your job is simple. Not perfect English, not long speeches, just brave, small greetings. Now let us make these greetings more real with situations from daily life. Imagine you enter a shop. The worker looks at you. Instead of being silent, you say, hello, or you say, good afternoon. If the shop is busy, you can make it even shorter and just say, hi. These are all correct. If you see someone you know at work or school, you can say, hi, how are you? If you see them often, you can use something more friendly like, hey, how's it going? Repeat that with me. Hey, how's it going? Again. Hey, how's it going? This question is common in real life and sounds natural. The answer can be simple. I'm good, thanks. Or I'm fine, how are you? You do not need long stories, just a simple answer to keep the connection. Let us practice a very short, real conversation together. Imagine I am your coworker or classmate. I start, hi, how are you? You answer in your mind. Maybe you say, I'm good, thanks. And you? Then I say, I'm good too. That is it. Only 3 small lines. Now shadow with me. I say your lines. You repeat after me. I'm good, thanks. And you? Again. I'm good, thanks. And you? One more time but louder in your room. I'm good, thanks. And you? When you repeat like this, your mouth becomes friends with the words. Later, when you meet a real person, your brain and mouth will remember the sentences. Another important part of greetings is your body. Your words matter, but your face and eyes speak too. When you say hello, try to relax your shoulders. Take a small breath. Lift your head a little. Let your eyes be soft, not hard. You do not need a big fake smile, just a gentle, natural one. This makes the other person feel safe and comfortable. It also makes you feel stronger from inside. Say this sentence with me. I can say hello with confidence. Again, I can say hello with confidence. One last time, but now imagine someone in front of you. I can say hello with confidence. Now I want to give you a small daily exercise. Today, choose one person in your life. It can be a family member, a shop worker, a neighbor, a classmate, or even the mirror. Yes, the mirror. Your task is to say one greeting sentence in English. Only one. It can be good morning. It can be hi, how are you? It can be nice to see you. Say it slowly the first time. Feel your voice. Listen to yourself. You may feel shy at first. That is normal, but every time you do this, your fear becomes smaller, and your courage becomes bigger. Remember, real conversations begin with real greetings, not perfect ones, real ones. When you say hello, you are telling the world, I am here, I am learning, I am trying. That is powerful. You are not just learning English. You are building a new version of yourself who can connect, speak, and live more fully. And it all begins with one small word. Chapter 2. Shopping Conversations, Getting What You Want Politely. Shopping is part of daily life. You buy food, you buy clothes, you buy small things for your home. You go to the market, the supermarket, a small shop, or a big mall. In all these places you meet people. You need words, not just money. Many English learners feel nervous in these moments. They are afraid they will not understand the price. They are afraid the shopkeeper will ask something they cannot answer. They are afraid they will look foolish. Today, I want to change that feeling. I want you to see shopping as your speaking practice room. A place where you can use real English in short, simple, powerful sentences. Imagine you walk into a shop. You see the things you want, but you do not know the right words. You stand quietly and just point with your finger. The worker gives you something, but it is not what you wanted. You feel stressed. Now imagine another version. You walk in, take a quiet breath, and say, excuse me. The worker looks at you and smiles. You continue, do you have brown bread, or do you have this shirt in large? Suddenly, you are not a silent customer. You are a confident person using English to get what you need. That small difference can change how you see yourself every day. Let us learn some easy and very natural sentences for shopping. Listen first and then shadow with me. That means you repeat after me with your own voice. First sentence. Excuse me. Do you have this in medium? Say it slowly. Excuse me. Do you have this in medium? Now one more time, a little more natural. Excuse me. Do you have this in medium? Second sentence. How much is this? This is very important. Say it with me. How much is this? Again. How much is this? Third sentence. Can I see that one, please? Repeat. Can I see that one, please? These three small sentences can help you in clothing shops, markets, and many other places. Now let us talk about politeness. Politeness is not only about big words. It is about tone and small phrases like please and thank you. When you say, can I have 1 kilo of rice, please? The word please makes your request soft and respectful. When the shopkeeper gives it to you and you say, thank you very much, you build a nice human connection. You are not just buying things. You are practicing kindness in another language. Say these 2 lines with me. Can I have 1 kilo of rice, please? Then, thank you very much. Feel how gentle they sound. Sometimes you want something special or different. You may not want sugar. You may want a different color. You may need a bigger size. For this, you can use a few simple patterns. For example, can I get this without sugar, please? Or do you have this in blue? Or, I would like a larger size. These sentences look long, but they are built from small pieces. Can I get? Do you have? I would like. Once you know these pieces, you can use them in many ways. Try to repeat after me. Can I get this without sugar, please? Again. Do you have this in blue? One more. I would like a larger size. Every repetition is like putting another brick in your English house. Now let us do a short role play together. Imagine you are in a fruit shop. I will be the shopkeeper and then I will say your lines for you to shadow. First I speak. Hello. Can I help you? Now your line. Yes. I would like 1 kilo of apples, please. Repeat it with me. Yes. I would like 1 kilo of apples, please. I answer. Red or green? Your line. Red, please. Repeat. Red, please. I answer. Anything else? Your line. No, that is all. Thank you. Say it with me. No, that is all. Thank you. This is a full real conversation. Short, clear, polite, very possible in your next shopping trip. Sometimes in shops people speak fast. That can make you feel lost. It is okay to ask them to repeat. That is not a shameful thing. You can say, sorry, can you say that again please? Or, can you speak a little more slowly please? These sentences protect you. They give you time. They show that you are serious about understanding, not just pretending. Repeat after me. Sorry, can you say that again please? Again. Can you speak a little more slowly please? The more you say these sentences, the more natural they will feel when you need them. You may also meet situations where something is wrong. Maybe the price is different from what you thought. Maybe you got the wrong product. You do not need to shout or feel helpless. You can use calm, simple English to fix the problem. For example, sorry, I think this price is different. Or, I did not order this. Can you change it please? Or, this is broken. Can I get another one? These sentences help you protect your money and your rights while staying respectful. That is real-life English. Strong and kind at the same time. I want to give you a small mission for your next shopping day. Before you leave your home, choose 2 sentences you will definitely use in English. For example, how much is this? And can I have a bag, please? Practice them at home. Say them 3 times each with full voice. Then, in the shop, use them. Even if you feel shy, even if your accent is not perfect. Your goal is not to impress anyone. Your goal is to grow. When you come back home, feel proud. You did not just buy something. You used real English in real life. Every visit to a shop can be a normal, boring task, or it can be a small English lesson that you give to yourself for free. You decide, when you choose to speak, you are training your confidence, your listening, and your courage. This is how fluency is built. Not in one big moment, but in many small actions, like asking for bread, choosing a color, or checking a price. You are able to do this. You are ready to do this. Chapter 3. Cafe and Restaurant Conversations. Ordering with confidence. Eating outside is a big part of modern life. You go to a cafe with a friend, you sit in a small restaurant with your family, you stop at a fast food place when you are busy. In all these places, you meet people who speak to you in English. The menu is in English. The staff speaks in English. Many learners become silent in that moment. They point at pictures. They say only this or that. Inside, they feel small and weak. Today, I want you to feel strong in cafes and restaurants. I want you to walk in, read the menu calmly, and order food and drinks in clear, simple English. First, imagine a very normal scene. You walk into a cafe. You hear music. You smell coffee and fresh bread. The worker at the counter smiles and says, "Hello, what can I get for you?" In this moment, you have a choice. You can panic and say nothing, or you can take a breath and use a sentence that you already practiced. Something like, "I would like a coffee, please," or, "Can I get a tea with milk, please?" This one sentence shows that you are ready to live in English, not just study it. That is a beautiful step in your journey. Let us learn some basic ordering sentences together. Listen first, then shadow with me. That means you repeat after me with your own voice, with your own feeling. First sentence. I would like a coffee, please. Say it slowly. I would like a coffee, please. One more time, a little more natural. I would like a coffee, please. Second sentence. Can I get a tea with milk, please? Repeat it. Can I get a tea with milk, please? Again. Can I get a tea with milk, please? Third sentence. Could I have a chicken burger, please? Say it with me. Could I have a chicken burger, please? These sentences are simple. They are powerful because they are clear and polite. In cafes and restaurants, you often need to make small changes. Maybe you do not want sugar. Maybe you like less ice. Maybe you want extra cheese. For this, you can use a few easy patterns. With no sugar, with less ice, with extra cheese. Now we put them into full sentences. For example, can I get an orange juice with no sugar, please? Or, I would like a cola with less ice, please. Or, could I have a pizza with extra cheese, please? Repeat after me. Can I get an orange juice with no sugar, please? Again. I would like a cola with less ice, please. One more. Could I have a pizza with extra cheese, please? When you say these lines aloud, your tongue and brain start to work together. Sometimes, you look at the menu and feel lost. There are many items, you do not know which one is good. In that moment, you do not need to pretend. You can ask for help. Staff in cafes and restaurants often know what is popular. You can say, "What do you recommend?" Or, "What is popular here?" Or, "Is this spicy?" These questions are short, but they open real conversation. For example, "What do you recommend?" The worker may say, "Our grilled chicken is very good." Then you can answer, "Okay, I will try that, please." This makes your meal personal and builds your confidence at the same time. Now let us talk about mistakes and problems. Even in your own language, orders can go wrong. In English, it can feel scary, but you can handle it. Imagine you ordered a chicken sandwich, but they bring a beef sandwich. You do not have to eat something you did not want. You also do not need to be rude. You can say, "Sorry, I ordered chicken, not beef. Can you change it, please?" Or maybe your drink is too cold or too hot. You can say, "This is very cold, can you warm it up, please?" Or, "This is very hot for me. Can you make it less hot, please?" These sentences protect you, your comfort, and your money. That is real-world English, simple, calm, and respectful. Another important moment in restaurants is paying. Many learners do not know the words to finish the meal politely. Here are a few key sentences. Can I have the bill, please? Can I pay by card? Can I pay in cash? You can also ask, do you accept credit cards? Or, can we pay separately if you are with a friend? Repeat with me. Can I have the bill, please? Again. Lili, can I pay by card? One more. Do you accept credit cards? These lines close the conversation in a professional and confident way. A crabger. I want you to think of cafes and restaurants as small English playgrounds. Every time you sit down at a table, you have a chance to practice. You can greet the waiter. You can ask a simple question about the menu. You can order your favorite drink in English. You can ask for the bill. None of these actions are big, but together they build a new identity inside you. You stop seeing yourself as a shy student. You start seeing yourself as an active English speaker who can survive in real life. That feeling is priceless. Here is a short daily exercise for you. At home, choose one place in your city or town where you can go for a small drink or snack. Before you go, write down 2 or 3 sentences you want to use. For example, I would like a small coffee, please. And, can I have the bill, please? Practice them out loud 3 times. Then go to that place and use them. Do not worry if your pronunciation is not perfect. Do not worry if the staff speaks fast. Your goal is not perfection. Your goal is action. When you walk out after paying, tell yourself, I did it in English. Let that success sit in your heart. Fluency is not only inside books and classes. Fluency grows each time you order food, ask a question, fix a small problem, and speak kindly to another human being in English. Cafes and restaurants are classrooms without walls. The world is your teacher, your courage is your textbook, and every bite and every sip can be part of your English journey. Chapter 4. Conversations with Friends. speaking without fear. Talking to friends should feel easy. You know them. They know you. You share stories, jokes, and feelings. But when the language changes to English, suddenly everything feels heavy. Your mind goes blank. You want to speak, but you stop yourself. You think your English is not good enough. You are scared they will laugh at your mistakes. In this chapter, I want to help you break that wall. I want you to feel free in friendly conversations, even with simple English. You do not need perfect grammar to be a good friend. You need an open heart, honest feelings, and a few useful sentences that you can say without fear. Imagine this. You meet your friend after a long day. They look tired. You want to ask about their day in English, but the words are not clear in your mind, so you say nothing. The moment passes. Now imagine another version. You see your friend and say, "Hi, how was your day?" They answer, "It was busy." You reply, "Mine too. I am very tired." This is not advanced English. It is simple and real. But in this small exchange, you both feel seen and understood. This is the real purpose of language. Not big words, but real connection. Let us start with one of the most important skills in friend conversations: talking about your day. You do not need long stories. You can use 3 or 4 short sentences. For example, today was a busy day. I went to work. I had many things to do. Now I am tired but happy. Listen and then shadow with me. Repeat after me slowly. Today was a busy day. Again, I went to work. Next, I had many things to do. Last one. Now I am tired but happy. When you practice these sentences, your brain learns a pattern. Tomorrow you can change work to school or market. You keep the structure and change the details. Now think about the other person. A good friend is not only talking. A good friend also asks and listens. Simple questions are very powerful. You can ask, "How was your day? What did you do today? Are you tired? Are you happy?" These questions are easy, but they show that you care. Let us practice. Repeat after me. How was your day? Again. What did you do today? One more. Are you tired? When you ask these questions, you open a door. Your friend can share their life with you, and the friendship becomes stronger. Sometimes, your friend shares good news. Maybe they got a new job. Maybe they passed an exam. Maybe they went on a nice trip. You can respond with simple, warm sentences. For example, "That is great. I am happy for you." "Wow, that sounds amazing." Repeat with me now. "That is great." Again. "I am happy for you." One more. "Wow, that sounds amazing." These lines are short, but they carry a lot of positive energy. Your friend feels supported, and you feel proud that you did it in English. Other times, your friend shares something sad. Maybe they lost something. Maybe they had a bad day. Maybe they feel lonely. In that moment, you do not need complicated words. You need kind ones. You can say, "I am sorry to hear that. I understand. That is really hard. I am here for you." Let us practice. Repeat after me. "I am sorry to hear that." Again. "I understand." Next. "That is really hard." Last one. "I am here for you." These sentences show that you are not just learning English. You are learning how to be there for someone in another language. That is beautiful. Another useful skill in friend conversations is telling small stories. Not big drama, just little moments from your day. For example, "This morning I woke up late. I ran to catch the bus. I was scared I would be late for work, but I arrived on time and felt very lucky." See how simple that story is. Short sentences, clear order. First morning, then bus, then feeling. You can build your own stories like this. Choose 3 parts. What happened first? What happened next? How did you feel? That is all you need to start. Let us do a quick speaking exercise together. I will guide you. Think about something that happened to you yesterday. Maybe you cooked something. Maybe you watched a movie. Maybe you met someone. Now use this pattern in your mind. First sentence. Yesterday I. Next sentence. Then I. Last sentence. I felt. For example, yesterday I watched a movie. Then I talked about it with my brother. I felt relaxed and happy. Now create your own 3 sentences quietly, and then speak them out loud in your room. Do not judge your grammar. Just let the words come. This is how natural speaking grows. Friend conversations also need good endings. Sometimes you have to go. Sometimes your friend must leave. Instead of stopping suddenly, you can end in a friendly way. You can say, "It was nice talking to you. Talk to you soon. See you tomorrow. Take care." Repeat after me. "It was nice talking to you." Again. "Talk to you soon." Next. "See you tomorrow." Last one. "Take care." These lines are simple, but they make the conversation feel complete and warm. Remember this truth. Friends do not need perfect English from you. They need your honesty, your attention, and your heart. When you speak with simple sentences, but with real feeling, they will understand you. They will not count your mistakes. They will feel your effort and your care. And every conversation you have in English with a friend becomes another step in your fluency journey. Step by step, you stop being afraid of speaking. You start to enjoy it. You are not only learning to talk, you are learning to share your life in English. That is a big thing. That is powerful. So be proud of every small sentence you say to a friend. It is a seed that will grow into confidence, fluency, and deep connection. Chapter 5. Talking to Strangers. Real Social Confidence. There is a special kind of fear that appears when you speak to a stranger. You do not know them. They do not know you. You do not know how they will react. Your heart beats a little faster. Your mind starts to think too much. What if I say it wrong? What if they do not understand me? What if I look stupid? This fear is very common, especially in English. But I want you to imagine something different. Imagine you can walk in a new place, see a stranger, and say a simple sentence in English, with calm eyes and a relaxed voice. Imagine asking for help, asking for directions, or starting a small conversation without shaking inside. That is real social confidence, and it is possible for you. Talking to strangers is not about big, perfect English. It is about small, clear, polite sentences and a brave heart. In real life, you sometimes need help. Maybe you cannot find a bank. Maybe you want to know where the bus stop is. Maybe you are confused in a new building. Silence will not save you. Silence keeps you stuck in the same place. One short sentence can open the way. So in this chapter, we will build a small toolkit of sentences you can use with strangers. We will also work on your mindset, because the real wall is not in your mouth, it is in your mind. Let us start with the first step that makes every stranger conversation safe and respectful. You begin with a soft, polite opening. Something like, "Excuse me, can I ask you something?" This sentence is very important because it prepares the other person. It shows that you are polite. It shows that you respect their time. Now shadow with me. Repeat slowly. "Excuse me, can I ask you something?" Again, "Excuse me, can I ask you something?" One more time, imagine someone in front of you. "Excuse me, can I ask you something?" This line is like a key that opens many doors. Now imagine you are lost in a new street. You need to find the bank. Here is a simple pattern. Where is the bank? Or where is the bus station? Or where is the hospital? You keep "where is the" and change the last word. Repeat after me. Where is the bank? Again, where is the bus station? One more, where is the hospital? If you want to be a little more polite, you can say, "Excuse me, where is the bank?" It is still easy. You are just adding a kind word at the start. Sometimes the answer is long and fast. The stranger might say, "Go straight, then left, then right, then you see a big shop, then turn again." Your brain starts to swim and you feel lost again. In that moment, do not smile and pretend you understand. It is completely okay to ask them to slow down. You can say, "Sorry, can you speak a little slowly, please?" Or, "Can you repeat that, please?" These sentences protect your understanding. They show that you care about listening, not just nodding. Say them aloud with me now. Sorry, can you speak a little slowly, please? Again, can you repeat that, please? These lines will support you many times in life. Talking to strangers is not only about directions. It can also be small talk in daily places. Maybe you stand in a line in a shop. Maybe you sit next to someone on a bus. Maybe you are waiting at a clinic. You do not have to talk, but sometimes one kind sentence can make the moment lighter. You can say, "The weather is very hot today," or "This line is long," or "Do you come here often?" Simple comments like these show that you are open to connection. They are not deep, but they are human. Repeat after me. The weather is very hot today. Next, this line is long. Last one. Do you come here often? Of course, not every stranger is safe. Your safety is more important than practice. Use your common sense. If a person makes you feel uncomfortable, you do not need to talk. You can walk away, or give a short answer and leave. Confidence is not talking to everyone. Confidence is knowing when to speak and when not to speak. You have that right. You can practice English and still protect your own comfort. Remember this line. I choose who I talk to. Say it with me. I choose who I talk to. That is real power. Now let us do a small role play together. Imagine you are in a new city and you want to find a pharmacy. I will guide you. First, you walk up to someone. You say, "Excuse me, can I ask you something?" Say it with me. "Excuse me, can I ask you something?" They look at you and say, "Yes." You say, "Where is the pharmacy?" Repeat, "Where is the pharmacy?" They answer fast. You do not catch everything. You say, "Sorry, can you speak a little slowly, please?" Repeat, "Sorry, can you speak a little slowly, please?" They explain again. You understand this time. You smile and say, "Thank you very much." Repeat, "Thank you very much." This whole scene uses only simple sentences, but it shows real confidence. It shows you can survive in English outside the classroom. I want you to make a small challenge for yourself. In the next week, choose one safe situation where you will speak to a stranger in English. It can be asking a simple question in a shop. It can be asking for directions, even if you already know the way, just for practice. It can be making one small comment about the weather to someone who stands near you. Prepare your sentence at home, practice it 5 times, then go out and use it. When you finish, come back and think, I spoke to a stranger in English. Let that feeling sink into your heart. You are stronger than last week. Real social confidence does not arrive in one day. It grows every time you open your mouth, even for a short sentence. Every excuse me you say in English is a small victory. Every thank you to a stranger is a step forward. You are training your courage muscle. You are teaching your brain that English is not a danger. English is a bridge between you and the world. And every stranger you meet can become a chance to cross that bridge. Chapter 6. Work Conversations. Clear, simple, professional. Work can already feel stressful. There are tasks, deadlines, people to answer to, and responsibilities to handle. When you add English on top of that, the pressure can feel even heavier. Many learners stay quiet at work because they are scared to speak in English. They do not ask questions. They do not share ideas. They say only yes and okay, even when they do not fully understand. Inside, they feel small. But you deserve to feel strong and capable at your workplace. You do not need big business English to be professional. You need clear, simple sentences and the courage to use them. In this chapter, we will build that courage step by step. Imagine you are at your job. Your manager explains a task in English. They speak quickly. You catch some words, but not all. You feel lost, but you smile and say nothing. Later, you sit at your desk and do not know what to do. You feel nervous and afraid of making mistakes. Now imagine a different version. Your manager explains, and when you feel confused, you gently say, "Sorry, I did not understand. Can you explain again, please?" The manager repeats slowly. You understand clearly. You do the job correctly. That one sentence protects your work, your time, and your peace of mind. This is the power of simple work English used at the right moment. Let us learn some key sentences that you can use with colleagues and managers. Listen first, then shadow with me. Repeat after me with your own voice. First sentence. Can you help me with this, please? Say it slowly. Can you help me with this, please? One more time. Can you help me with this, please? Second sentence. I did not understand that part. Repeat it. I did not understand that part. Again. I did not understand that part. Third sentence. Could you explain it again, please? Say it now. Could you explain it again, please? These 3 sentences are small tools that can save you from confusion and mistakes. At work, you will often need to talk about time. When will something be ready? When can you finish? When do they need it? Time sentences are very important for professional life. Here are some very simple patterns. I will finish this today. I can do it by tomorrow. I need more time to complete this. Repeat with me. I will finish this today. Again. I can do it by tomorrow. Next. I need more time to complete this. These sentences show responsibility and honesty. They are better than saying yes to everything and then feeling stressed and late. You also need to give small updates about your work. This helps your team trust you. You do not need long reports in spoken English. A few short sentences can be enough. For example, I have started the report. I am still working on it. I finished the first part. I will send it soon. Let us practice. Repeat after me. I have started the report. Next. I am still working on it. Then. I finished the first part. Last. I will send it soon. When you use these sentences, people see that you are active and responsible. Work conversations are not only with managers. You also speak with coworkers. Sometimes you need help. Sometimes they need help. Sometimes you just need to be polite and kind. Here are some simple lines for that. Do you need any help? Can we work on this together? Thank you for your support. Good job on this project. Repeat after me now. Do you need any help? Then. Can we work on this together? Next. Thank you for your support. Last one. Good job on this project. These sentences build good relationships at work, even if your English is not advanced. There will be times when you do not agree with something. Maybe you think there is a better idea. Maybe there is a mistake in a plan. You can be respectful and still speak your mind. For example, I have a different idea. Or, I think there might be a small mistake here. Or, can I share my opinion? Repeat with me. I have a different idea. Again, I think there might be a small mistake here. One more. Can I share my opinion? These sentences help you become part of the team, not just a silent worker in the background. Now let us do a small role play together. Imagine you are in a meeting. Your manager says, "Can you finish this by today?" You are not sure you can. Your mind wants to say yes, but your heart knows it is too much. You take a breath and answer, "I can finish the first part today. I need more time for the rest." Repeat that line with me. I can finish the first part today. I need more time for the rest. This answer is honest, clear, and professional. You did not say no. You gave a real picture of what you can do. That is mature and responsible communication. I want to give you a simple daily practice for work English. Before you start your work day, choose 3 sentences that match what you need. For example, can you help me with this, please? Or, I will finish this tomorrow. Or, thank you for your support. Say these 3 sentences out loud at home. Then, during your workday, look for real moments to use them. Maybe only one sentence fits that day. Maybe all 3. Each time you use one of them in real life, you are building your professional English muscle. Remember, fluency at work is not about big business words that nobody uses. It is about communication that is simple, clear, and kind. When you ask for help, you are not weak. You are wise. When you say you need more time, you are not lazy. You are honest. When you give small updates, you are not showing off. You are being responsible. This is what real workplaces need. Real people using real language to do real work. You are capable of this. Your English is growing every time you speak, even if your sentence is short. You are not behind. You are in the process. Every email, every small question, every small update in English is part of your journey. See your workplace as a training ground where you are paid to practice English while you work. That is a big blessing in your life. Chapter 7, Self-Conversation. Train your brain to speak English. There is a moment in every learner's life when they realize something important. Nobody is coming to speak with you all the time. You will not always have a teacher. You will not always have a partner. But you always have one person with you. Yourself. Your own voice can become your greatest English teacher. When you use self-conversation, you do not wait for the world. You do not wait for the perfect situation. You create your own practice, right where you are. This is the secret that many fluent speakers used. They did not only study, they talked to themselves, every single day. Think about your normal day. You wake up, you brush your teeth, you get dressed, you eat breakfast, you go somewhere. In all these small moments, your mind is already talking. It says things in your first language. It comments on everything. I am late. I am hungry. I am tired. Now imagine if those same thoughts were in English. Imagine your inner voice using simple English sentences from morning to night. You do not need extra time. You just need a small decision. From today, you can start to move your private thoughts into English. That is how you train your brain to live in the language. Self-conversation is simple. You talk to yourself in English about what you are doing, what you feel, and what you are going to do next. For example, when you wake up, you can say, I am waking up now. I feel sleepy. I am going to the bathroom. When you make tea, you can say, I am boiling water. I am making tea for myself. When you leave home, you can say, I am locking the door. I am going to work. These sentences are basic, but they are real. They match your life. Your brain loves this, because it can see the action and hear the words at the same time. That connection makes memory strong. Let us do a small practice together. Imagine you are in your kitchen. Say these sentences out loud with me. I am opening the fridge. Again, I am taking out some milk. Next, I am pouring the milk into a glass. Last one. Now I am drinking it. When you speak and imagine at the same time, your brain starts to believe, this is my language. You do not feel like you are reading from a book. You feel like you are living in English. That feeling is very powerful. Another beautiful way to use self-conversation is mirror talk. Stand in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes. At first it may feel strange. You might laugh. That is okay. Over time, you will feel more natural. Start with short sentences. You can say, I am learning English. I am getting better. I am not perfect, but I am growing. Repeat each sentence slowly, then a bit faster. Listen to your own voice. See your face as you speak. You are not only practicing English sounds, you are building a new identity. A person who is not scared of their own reflection. A person who can hear their voice without shame. You can also use self-conversation to practice daily conversations when nobody is around. For example, you can play both roles in a small dialogue. Imagine you are at a shop in your mind. Say, hello, can I have some bread, please? Then answer yourself as the shopkeeper, sure, here you are. Then go back to your role and say, thank you very much. This may look funny to someone who does not understand, but it is actually deep practice. You are training your mouth, your ears, and your confidence together. You are teaching your brain that English conversations are normal. Self-conversation also helps your emotions. Many learners are very hard on themselves. They say inside, I am bad at English. I am too slow. I will never be fluent. These sentences are heavy and painful. They are also not helpful. You can change this inner talk in English too. Replace old sentences with new ones. For example, I am a learner, not a failure. I am making progress. I can improve every day. Repeat with me now. I am a learner, not a failure. Again, I am making progress. One more. I can improve every day. When you speak to yourself kindly, in English, You build both your language and your heart. To make self-conversation a habit, create a small daily routine. You do not need 1 hour. Start with 3 to 5 minutes. Choose one time in your day. Maybe after waking up, maybe before sleeping, maybe while walking. In that time, tell yourself 3 things in English: what you did, what you feel, what you will do next. For example, today I worked a lot. I feel tired but proud. Now I will relax and watch something in English. Every day, these 3 lines will be different. That keeps your brain awake and interested. If you want to go even deeper, you can record your self-conversation on your phone. Open the voice recorder. Speak for 1 or 2 minutes about your day, your plans, or your thoughts. Do not try to be perfect. Just talk. Later, listen to the recording. At first, you may not like your voice. Many people feel this. But keep going. You will start to notice little improvements. Your speech becomes smoother. Your pauses become shorter. Your confidence becomes stronger. The recording becomes proof that you are not stuck. You are moving forward. The most beautiful thing about self-conversation is that you do not have to wait for anyone. You can practice early in the morning, late at night, in your room, in the kitchen, on a walk, or even silently in your mind when other people are near. Your English journey no longer depends on a teacher or a class schedule. It lives with you in every moment. You become your own partner, your own coach, your own encourager. Remember, real fluency starts inside you. Before you speak with the world, you speak with yourself. If you are brave in that private space, you will be brave outside too. Every simple sentence you say alone is preparing you for real conversations in shops, cafes, at work, with friends, and with strangers. You are training your brain to think in English, not just translate. That is the true goal. You are not powerless. You have a voice that is always with you. Use it. Talk to yourself in English. Be patient. Be kind. Be consistent. One day you will look back and realize that these small, simple self-conversations built your big, confident English. If this video helped you, take one step today. Use one sentence in real life, and keep moving forward. Like this video, comment which conversation you will try first, and subscribe to the channel for more powerful English practice. Your fluency starts now. Bye for now, and see you in the next video.